No question about the stamina of these two fighters. Questions over fighting outside of their given countries?
Indeed, Zhong, it was an interesting fact we touched upon earlier. Zhong, 4 defeats in his career, not at this weight, we must point out. It was in the flyweight category, but interestingly, of those 4 fights, 3 of them was in Japan, so he doesn't really travel well, Tom. And Denver Cuello as well, looking at his record as well, past record, he's someone that has lost at this weight before. Of course, Zhong has not, so that's certainly, the Chinaman got it in his favour, and he's came out again, the aggressor, in this 4th round.
Cuello going low yet again. He's used that tactic throughout these first 4 rounds. It's the early stages of the 4th round. 12 scheduled rounds for you in this title fight, the first ever WBC title fight to be contended here in Dubai. And again, it is Cuello who comes with those explosive punches.
Indeed, but it's certainly, for me, it's Zhong who looks the busier. He's the one that looks to try and get on the front foot. And Cuello's work rate for me just has dropped slightly. And he's still looking at the referee, he's not happy. He feels that Zhong is going, and that's a great shot, absolutely great shot. That stung Cuello a little, that right from Zhong, and it's he that is growing into this game now. Cuello just trying to use his reach to his advantage. He's backing away, and as I say, the more this fight goes on, Tom, you have to feel that Zhong will come into his own. He is the more experienced, and that one affected Cuello there.
He certainly shrugged on that one, didn't he? That one he felt, and we've been told to look out for this big straight right from the man from China. It's been the undoing of several of his opponents.
That's an absolute great shot. We must point out as well to the viewers at home that Zhong has never been knocked out in his career. He has had those 4 losses, as well as Cuello. He's also had 4 defeats in his career, but crucially 2 of those were of knockouts. So could we have an early stoppage in this fight? And that is a great shot. Cuello's hurt. Cuello's hurt. His eyes are glazed there. A brilliant shot from Zhong. Zhong needs to get on the front foot here. Cuello looks over to his corner. He felt that one. And he looks to be breathing heavier as well, Tom.
Head rock back there, didn't it? He just lost the defence altogether. Arms went down, and he took that punch. And as you said, that telling glance over to the corner. What do we do next?
That was an absolute great shot from Zhong. That has just changed the complexion of this fight, perhaps. And again, Cuello looks at the referee. He's simply not happy with Zhong's tactics in this fight. Zhong, immaculate. We touched on it earlier. Look at the conditioning of the man. He's been working hard for this. As I said earlier, his humble beginnings. He knows that this is an opportunity that, few fighters have in their careers. He wants to take this forward. He is making history tonight, of course, in this desert dust-up in Dubai. And it's he that is looking the better of the 2 men now. Superb work.
We said before the fight that this was a fight that was more about the head than the heart, and he's certainly come into it with more of a game plan.
And another great crunching right from Zhong there. Cuello almost walked through it, but it's certainly been Zhong's round, no question about that. He's caught Cuello a number of times. And the 30-year-old from China. And again, Cuello not happy at all. He's again accused Zhong of leading with that elbow. Zhong, of course, the smaller of the 2 men. He's looking to working the trenches, looking to tighten up Cuello. He wants to fight. He wants it close quarters. And Cuello not happy, just sits down now. He wants to remonstrate with the referee.
He's not happy, is he? And he's, well, again, just looking at these replays at the moment, was that big right yet again from the man from China that did the damage? That certainly rocked the man from the Philippines. Again, you'll see it here. That head goes
straight right. Beautiful shot there from Zhong, and that's the one we got told before this fight that's the one he loves, that straight right.
11 knockouts to his name at the moment. Zhong from China, the current WBC strawweight champion.
And he touched upon it earlier this week as well. He said that victory in November to gain this title had changed his life, and he wanted to be the beacon of Chinese boxing, and he's certainly doing that. And just looking to the head of Zhong there, he looks as if a lump just appearing, a bruise there. And another great left there again. Superb stuff from Zhong, but they're getting close, and a headbutt there.
It's interesting, isn't it, that we were told to look out for that straight right, but it's the left that's been doing the majority of the work for the man wearing the red shorts.
Indeed, he is leading with that left, of course. This orthodox fighter looking for that. And just looking for a cut above Cuello's eye there. And it's Zhong certainly who's the aggressor now. It's he that is taking this fight to Cuello. Cuello again, just not happy. He's claiming that Zhong's leading with those elbows. He's trying to tie up the man from China. And he's got a bad cut there. And that's from that headbutt earlier on in this round. He's got a bad cut that's developed above the nose. It's clearly affected Cuello. It has affected him. He's looking over to his corner now. This is a bad time for the Filipino. He's clearly in pain from that cut. And he's again looking to his corner, Tom. He's not happy.
This is when he's going to have to call on all that experience that he's got. He might be the younger man, but he's certainly more experienced when it comes to the fighting game.
Indeed, again, 26-year-old is Denver Cuello, 30-year-old for Zhong. And that cut, I'm just trying to get a closer look, a lovely left there that caught another left, and it's Zhao now who's taking this, and he's looking to his corner.
Not a good sign from the Filipino.
He's trying to tie him up. He is not happy. He wants the end of this round, does Denver Cuello.
He's got 1 minute and 15 seconds. He's desperate to bob and weave here, dance away from these iron fists of the champion.
Showing some Manny footwork there. They do call him the new Manny Pacquiao. Some lovely footwork there to get away from Zhong, because Zhong is now very much the aggressor, stalking his prey, looking to get there. Again, Cuello's looking to the referee. Unfortunately, the referee cannot save you in these instances. You must fight the opponent that's in front of you.
You're right about that swelling over the right eye of the title holder. But these are not good signs from the man from the Philippines, constantly looking over to his corner, looking for some sort of help.
Away, and he's looking to his corner again. Denver Cuello is very, very uncomfortable out there.
Just seems to be holding his shoulder a little as well, a little uncomfortably. But
there's blood streaming down Denver Cuello's face here from that. I think it was a headbutt that caught him early in this round. He wasn't happy about it, and looking at the swelling above Zhong's right eye as well, that would suggest that perhaps there has been a coming together.
14 seconds remaining in this round. Will we see it through to the 6th? Click, click goes the timekeeper on that far side, and Zhong comes forward yet again, looking for that final telling blow. It means business, but we will go to the 6th now. Chris McCarty, opportunity for us to have a little look at the replays here, see where that damage is done. Denver Cuello from the Philippines is not a happy man. Why? He claims that the heads came into contact, and he was sort of insinuating that it was intentional to a certain degree. We'll have a little look at these replays.
He's not been happy as well, Tom. It looks he's been accusing the Zhong of elbows in there in that opening few rounds there. He's looking again to his cornerman. He's not a happy chappy, and we just look here, we've got the scores in from those opening 4 rounds. It is in actual fact the challenger leading across the board here.
Let's have a look now, Chris, as these two guys came together.
A great left there from Zhong.
That was when he was already cut as well, but it was the left that almost just seemed to do a little more damage, open him up. You could just see from Cuello's body language there, can you? Constantly backing away. Let's have a look now.
I think this is the moment.
Right.
Great combination there.
You know, it's just, it seemed to be the bottom of the glove almost, didn't it? No head involved on that occasion.
But Cuello needs to get back into this fight. As I say, he's been looking to the ref, and as we start off this 6th round, a great little left there from the champion, and a great left from Cuello there, back again. This is superb stuff. The crowd is enthralled, a lot on their feet, and Cuello there, 2 crunching shots. Zhong certainly felt those.
So there's the strawweight, the lightest of the WBC divisions. Both these two men have been in Dubai, conditioning over the last week, enjoyed their time here at the KO gym. Looking fine fettle.
I'm sure they wouldn't have been enjoying the heat, Tom. 45 degrees we're now reaching. The summer has arrived in Dubai. These two men in the centre of the ring. It is a warm, muggy evening here, but these two men are giving a great account of themselves in the centre of the ring. And it seems to be Cuello now leading with the head a little there. Again, they've touched. It looks as if some swelling, some blood as well, look to be from Cuello's right eye, as far as I can see.
Cuello a little heavier in the legs now as well, he's not moving as freely. He's looking to stand and deliver.
And yes, Tom, there's certainly bruising around that right eye of the challenger, Denver Cuello.
Well, we're in a title fight. We expected some big punches and Both
Great
have delivered.
left, a lovely little uppercut there into the sternum of Zhong, but he hits his chest. He wants more of this. And a great left. That one caught and got through Cuello's defences. And again, Cuello gives a glance to his cornerman, looking for their support. That right eye now, the swelling is growing. And another brilliant little left there from Zhong. He is now doing the best work. It's he that is coming through with the punches.
Leading with a big right hook there. Looking for something to land on, wasn't it, Coach? But again, it's this left. It's left all the time from the man from China.
Yeah, the jab is getting through the defences of Cuello. We've not seen much of the big right, as you rightly pointed out, Tom. We've heard so much about this. And just as he leads with one, a crunching left from the southpaw from the Philippines.
Oh, he just doesn't rock him. He seems so solid. He just stands there and takes these punches.
As we say as well, Zhong is his past record as well. He has fought with some great fighters. He has went up in divisions as well, so this is his home, if you will. He hasn't lost it this weight, and you can see why. So sturdy on his feet. All that power comes from those huge calf muscles of his as well. He's in great shape. Cuello now for me is struggling a little out there.
Yeah, the contender came into this fight with bright hopes. As you mentioned, he was confident in all the press conferences, in all the open trainings as well. But this is a title fight, and to be a contender, you've got to expect a title fight, and you can't call on the referee every single round for an intervention.
Indeed, we're just looking over to the two men now. Zhong, to me, looks the better in the condition of the two. Well, I'm just looking at the corner of his there, and we'll see some replays here, Tom. A lovely right there from Zhong, a left that just caught him though from Cuello. A little bit more wild and sporadic in his shots, you could say.
Zhong certainly seems to be more compact, doesn't he?
That's it. He is very much compact, very much in control of what he is doing. Whereas Denver Cuello at times throwing that big left, missing wildly. It's just